guys about the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. I'm actually really excited to make this video because I've been meaning to make this video for a while. So I got this palette back in Christmas time. Yeah, it's been a while, and it is now the end of summer. So I've had it for a while and I haven't played around with it. I've looked at it, of course, but I haven't done any eye looks with this palette. The reason I wanted this palette was because it has a lot of vivid, bright, bold colors that I'm not really used to. Normally, I wear eyeshadow when I feel like it, because I'm a if I feel like it type of person when it comes to makeup. I don't necessarily wear makeup every single day. It's if I feel like it. And when I do makeup, I barely do my eyes. The most that I'll do to my eyes is apply some of my contouring powder in the crease and keep it moving. And when I do feel like doing eyeshadow, I normally do neutral eye looks. I put this palette on my Christmas list because the colors are fun and it looks like a fun palette to be creative with. And shout out to my lovely boyfriend who got me this palette for Christmas. He's the sweetest person ever and I love him so much. Aww. I also saw this look on Pinterest and it was like this sunset inspired eye look using this palette, so I wanted to try it out. So that's what I'm going to try out for you guys in this video. So before I jump into doing my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know a little bit of background about this palette, like the details and stuff like that. A couple years ago, BH Cosmetics had the Take Me to Brazil palette for sale. That palette retailed for $9.95 and it had 30 shades. The palette has been discontinued for a while. They just don't sell it anymore. But after that palette came the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, which is what I'm using to do my eyes today. And this palette has 35 shades. You got velvety smooth mattes and creamy bright shimmers. This palette is a 5-star palette on the BH Cosmetics website and it retails for $18. And I'm gonna let you know what some of the reviews say about this palette. So some people say that they experienced some fallout with this palette. A lot of people said that some shades are more pigmented than others. A lot of people said that these shades are blendable and buildable. And I did see a review that said that they like the fact that some of the eyeshadow pigments are buildable because the intensity can be controlled. Some people also mentioned that using an eyeshadow base helps. This palette also comes with a decent sized mirror. They really do it with these palettes. Like, they always give you a variety of colors and they top it off with a nice mirror, and the packaging is always nice. So I really like BH Cosmetics products. So if you follow BH Cosmetics on Instagram, you would know that Take Me Back to Brazil Rio Edition has been released. That palette has a lot of the same details as this palette. It includes a black shade. It also comes with 35 shades, and it also retails for $18 like this palette. The Take Me Back to Brazil Rio Edition palette is all shimmers. There are no mattes. So that's the difference, that it is all shimmers, no mattes. So what I'm going to do now is give you my thoughts on this palette. So I love the packaging. They always do such a good job with the packaging. Let's open it up. Same thing on the front of the palette. What I like about this palette is the fact that it contains so many shadows and yet it is so thin. Like, you could travel with something like this. It's so thin, it'll fit in your makeup bag, yet it contains 35 shadows. So when you open it, this is what it looks like. Let's remove this. And here are the shades. You got some pinks, some oranges, some yellows. There's like 3 yellows in here. These two, no lie, they look pretty similar. One's just more, this one's more of a mustard color. But you got some greens, some blues, and some purples. Then when you come down here, you got a nice like bronzy gold, a nice copper shimmer, and a nice berry red. At the bottom here, you have the black shade, and then you have these two on the side. They look like they would be white shades, but they're actually not. This one is like a very pale lime green with shimmer in it, and this one is an off-white creamy nude type of shade with shimmer in it. So these two have shimmer. there was a review that said that the pan size was too small, but in my opinion it's not that small. It's about the size of a nickel, and you have so many shades to choose from. You're not going to go through them so quickly unless you use a lot of it daily or something like that, in my opinion. Well, the mirror also has a covering on it, so if you want to take that off you can, but I really don't feel like it because then it's going to get all powdery, so I'd rather not. But there's the palette. So pretty. Alright, so that's it for the specifics and the details and the first impression of the palette. Now I'm going to start doing my eyes, so let's see how this turns out. So I'm taking the number 5 blending crease brush from the BH Cosmetics Lavish Elegance brush set, and I am going to dip this in. I'm just so excited. I can't believe, like, I'm so exciting to play with these colors. I feel like I'm in art class. So I'm gonna use, what should I use? This mustard yellow first. Pigment. That was 3 taps. So I'm gonna start off with this in the crease. I also forgot to mention that I primed my eyelids with concealer and set them with a nude eyeshadow before beginning. People were right, it's blendable. I look a little crazy. I feel like I have highlighter in my crease, but whatever, let's continue. Now I'm gonna go in with this nice coral orange using my NYX blending brush, and I'm just gonna put that right under that yellow. This blend nicely, I must say. So far it's looking pretty good, but we're not done yet, so it still looks kind of crazy. The next shade that I'm gonna use is this red. Like, I've been trying to use this red. That's gonna be the all over lid shade. So I'm gonna grab my Eco Tools shader brush and dip into this red right here. I'm so scared. Okay. So this red color definitely gives you some fallout. I hadn't had any fallout yet with the other colors. Blend that together. This is so crazy. I want a little more orange where that yellow is, so let's put some orange up in there. I'm gonna take my number 6 BH Cosmetics crease brush, I believe. What's the lighter orange like? I'm gonna try the lighter orange. Now I'm gonna go back in with that yellow using the number 5 blending crease brush from the BH Cosmetics. I'm gonna take this number 7 dense crease brush and dip it into the yellow, a brighter yellow though this time. And then that darker orange in the crease with my NYX crease brush. And then one more time, the red shadow and the Eco Tools shader brush. This red is more of like a coral, and it is like a true red. I wonder what this shimmery red looks like. I'm just gonna add that over top to make it a bit darker. I'm guessing that if you have setting spray and you wet your brush before applying some of these shimmers, you'll get a really pigmented look. I look crazy. I'm just gonna blend everything up. I feel like I need a little more yellow top, so that's what I'm doing, using that mustard yellow. And then I'm just gonna blend the crease one more time. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of this fallout because it is making me look crazy, so I will be right back. Alright, so my advice is do your eyeshadow first so that you could easily clean off the fallout, and then do your face. You could wear eyeshadow guards or bake so that you could wipe the excess off, or simply do your eyes first and then your foundation. Anyways, to complete the look, I'm gonna go ahead and put on some mascara. So this mascara right here, this Maybelline Full and Soft mascara. Oldie but goodie. I haven't used this in like 8 years. Michelle Phan put me on this mascara and I'm about to try it again after so many years. So basically this mascara has an advanced thickening formula with vitamin E that helps leave lashes feeling soft and nourished. Quick dissolvable system for quick and easy mascara removal to help prevent lash loss. So that's what the wand looks like. Right, so that completes the eye look. I'm gonna come up close so that you guys can see. Final thoughts on this palette is that pretty much what I saw in the reviews were pretty spot on. They are buildable, they are blendable. I feel like the shadows went on pretty smoothly. The red I thought was gonna be more of a true red than a coral. I wish it would have been more of a true red. I can't wait to try the other colors in the palette because it was honestly really fun getting out of my comfort zone. And at first everything looks kind of crazy because I'm not used to using bold, vivid colors like this. But I think it actually turned out pretty good. I think it looks cute. It does remind me of a sunset. It looks wearable actually. Like I wouldn't mind going out with this eye look. I'm not a professional makeup artist or anything like that, but I do enjoy using makeup. I'm certainly not at a top level like some of these MUAs on YouTube, but I still like to have fun. I still like to do makeup, and this is the best I could do with this palette. I do see why people say that using a base helps, maybe because it'll make the shadows even more pigmented, because they're pigmented but they're not like highly pigmented, but like the people in the review said, they're blendable and buildable. I really like this palette. When I was holding it, it felt like I had like a color wheel in my hand, so it was pretty cool. It's a pretty dope experience. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe to my channel if you want to, and tap the notification bell down below so that you can get notified the next time that I upload a video. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.